Hey everyone, it's Isaya, aka the Tech Goddess. This is one of my 10-minute tech tutorials, and I come weekly with those, generally on Saturday, unless I'm really occupied with something else. And this is how it works. So it's a 10-minute video or less. And the idea is that I talk either about some tech tool that I know of and that you might not, and that you can get more familiar with in less than 10 minutes. Or I do a tutorial on one precise aspect of something, or I talk about the tech in general or how I deal with the tech. And today I am, so if you like the channel, like and subscribe, blah, blah, blah. You've heard this 25,000 times, but it's true. Please like and subscribe to the channel if you like those videos and if you don't want to miss them. So, today's tech tutorial is about something that is half tech, half woo, which is the best for me. I love that. And following the masterclass that I did a month ago about what I call the womb business, so how to run your business if you're a spiritual entrepreneur and you are in the happy possession of a womb, or you used to have a womb. If you have ovaries, you're my friend. No, I mean, if you have ovaries, this functions for you as well. So the womb business masterclass, if you want to have a look at this, I'll link it in the description below. And I got asked, how do you use the menstrual cycle, to run your business when you don't have a menstrual cycle, because either you have had a hysterectomy or some kind of operation, or you're just menopaused like I am. So if that's your case, I'm going to share with you how you can do this, how to use the cycle, the menstrual cycle, or rather the closest thing to a menstrual cycle, to run your business according to the cyclic nature of women. So without further ado, this is my Google Calendar. So the first thing that you note is that I am a Google Calendar person. I am the Tech Goddess. So yes, of course, I was going to have some kind of tech around this womb business affair. So I only have, as you see here on the left, I have many calendars, and I have selected only this one, which is called the Tech Goddess calendar, right? The Tech Goddess seasonal business calendar. And by the way, if you want, you could subscribe to this calendar and add it to your own Google Calendar and use it. It's one of the things that I give away in my future group, the Tech Goddess Inner Circle. So if you're interested in that, talk to me. So for now, this is it. And you can see that I have these very long things that last for a week, and that are roughly the separation of the menstrual cycle in 4 different phases. So we have the maiden, the mother, the enchantress, and the crone phase. Now, are you going to tell me, what if I don't have one? How do I put these in place? Because obviously here, they're already in place because I put them. But guess what? They are in place with the moon. So here you have the full moon. So it's tomorrow for now. And you see what I do. I take the full moon and I take 3 days before and 3 days after. And these 7 days are the mother phase, right? So if you don't have a menstrual cycle, you can still have a cyclic business and a cyclic life by just adjusting to the moon calendar, to the moon cycle. And you will see for yourself if you're aligned in the light way or in the shadow way. We're going to see that in a minute. So for now, I'm just going to pretend that you're aligned in what we call the light way, and not the red or the shadow way. And that means that your mother phase would be 3 days before and 3 days after the full moon. So you just mark it down on your calendar like so. And so you know what that happens. Then you do the same for the new moon. So here's the new moon. It's across 2 months, but you can see that I did the same. It's 3 days here, and then it's going to be 3 days after again. Let me see. Yeah, there it is. 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3, 4 days, right? Because this one is really late, so I decided it was more like that. And you will note that there are some empty days. Never mind, it can be halfway through. So 3 days before and 3 days after. That's the trick for you to have the full moon and the new moon. And in between, obviously, you have the enchantress and the maiden. So the maiden comes before the mother. And again, it's going to be a 7-day period. So, and you can see that the first quarter is indeed in the middle of this 7-day period, as is the last quarter in the middle of the enchantress 7 days period. So basically you align with the moon. Now, after a few months of journaling and keeping track of this and seeing, you will see, if you do not have your own personal menstrual cycle, if you're aligned with this cycle absolutely, or if maybe you're completely reversed. So you have your mother phase here with a dark moon, or maybe you just slightly reversed and you have your mother phase here with the last quarter, or here with the first quarter. It doesn't matter. It's just for you to pay attention. Most women who do not have a menstrual cycle of their own anymore align with what this I call the light alignment. So they go exactly like this. And so if you mark those days into your calendar, and obviously I do it in a Google calendar, but you can do it in any type of calendar, that will help you decide what you want to do in your life and or business according to the energy that is available. I will not go in depth around these energies because I discuss them in my womb business masterclass that you can find following the link below. So yeah, maiden, 7 days, turning into mother with the full moon in the middle, enchantress, and then finally crone with the new moon in the middle of the week. And that's 28 days, obviously, and that's the moon cycle. That's also your menstrual cycle if you still have one. Even if you still have a menstrual cycle, I would recommend marking down the moon cycle, because the moon cycle still affects us when we, even when we have our own menstrual cycle. It goes like this: my menstrual cycle, the moon, the sun, my life. And all these are cyclical behaviors, if you want, or energies that we visit in a spiral. It doesn't mean we go around in a circle, we go in a spiral, because we never found ourselves in the same place, but we still are at the vertical of the mother every time the full moon kicks in. Voila. So I hope that makes sense. If you're interested in joining the future Tech Goddess Inner Circle and getting this calendar for free and adding it to your own Google Calendar, and you have, as you can see, not only the faces, but you have all the weird days like Vagina Appreciation Day, or the solar eclipses, and the Mercury retrogrades, anything that is affecting the energy I'll try to put in this calendar, so you can have a look at it. We also have the the Celtic or pagan solar festivals. So Beltane is here coming very soon, etc., etc. So that's me for today. I hope you enjoyed that. If you have any more questions, please ask away in the comments. In the meantime, I will see you later. Bye for now.